Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to show you top 10 Marvel movies of all time. It takes a lot of effort to get audiences the world over to believe that the fate of the universe should be entrusted to a talking tree and a sarcastic raccoon. First of all, you can't just jump straight into it, you've got build up to it. Begin with a story of the repentant millionaire playboy who builds an iron suit with a nuclear heart from a box of scraps in a cave. Toss in a super soldier thawed from ice after 70 years. How about a magic hammer man from space, or the turncoat Russian spy who loses her accent real quick? It's a good start, just add a few dozen more characters, mix and match them across multiple serialized movies, and as the physics-defying superheroics pile up, all of a sudden, putting all your faith in a trigger-happy trash panda makes plenty of sense in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not a bad world to build up for Marvel Studios, which originally had to put up the rights to Captain America, the Avengers, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, and more as collateral just to get the funding to make 2008's Iron Man. Clearly, the movie bet of the century paid off, as an empire of 25 films, and counting, has flourished under Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige. The MCU has allowed generations of comic book fans to ascend to the highest throne in pop culture, while allowing millions more who have never visually connected comic page panels together to become versed in Wakandan politics as well as where to find the bathroom at the Sanctum Sanctorum. Iron Man, Guardian of the Galaxy, Captain America, The Winter Soldier are classics of the genre now, while Thor, Ragnarok, Captain Marvel, and Black Panther, and now Shang-Chi demonstrate superhero movies remain capable of reinvention for new relevancy. The first 11 years of the MCU have spanned three so-called phases, and the third closing after the epic battle royale of Avengers, Endgame and epilogue Spider-Man, Far From Home. The franchise barreled forward in a pandemic world with Black Widow, Eternals, Shang-Chi, and Spider-Man, No Way Home in 2021 alone. In 2022, as we continue with new entries in the Doctor Strange and Thor canon, we're ranking all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, certified fresh film first. Number 10. Avengers: Infinity War, 2018. While the penultimate film in the Avengers title doesn't continue with the progress seen in other 2017 and 2018 Marvel titles, it does much better at balancing the dozens of moving parts than its predecessor. If only the greatest heroes in the universe were better at protecting these stupid stones. Maybe Thanos deserves to win. Number 9. The Avengers, 2012. The idea seemed doomed. How could Marvel put so many stars, so many heroes into one film? How could they pull off the balancing act of an interconnected universe consisting of a half-dozen blockbuster films and fit them into one movie? Though a touch uneven and dizzying, Marvel pulled off one of the most impressive and ambitious feats in the big movie business. Number 8. Spider-Man: No Way Home. Even though, at times, leading up to its release, Spider-Man: No Way Home felt like it wouldn't match its own hype, director John Watts and Tom Holland, with all of the grace and heart of Peter Parker himself, managed to pull it off. No Way Home is a celebration of Spider-Man, even if the MCU of it all slightly muddles the character's coming-of-age story. We'll remember the feelings we had when we watched No Way Home for a long, long time. Number 7. Spider-Man: Homecoming, 2017. In a refreshing change of pace, Marvel turns a Spider-Man movie into a funny teen drama that gives the supporting characters a chance to feel alive. The biggest accomplishment here, though, is making the sixth Spider-Man movie, with the third actor to play Peter Parker, in 15 years somehow one of the character's greatest big-screen outings. Number 6. Captain America: The Winter Soldier, 2014. Even though it falls into the familiar Marvel trap of a big, stupid ending, about two-thirds of Winter Soldier is a riskier and smarter entry into the MCU than most. Number 5. Avengers: Endgame. Though the stakes remain low in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, particularly low because of lazy plot devices, Endgame does its best to create emotional conclusions for some of the most iconic heroes of the last decade. It might be much of what fans expected from this movie, but it brilliantly wraps up 10 years of movies and takes the time to actually focus on its characters. Number 4. Thor: Ragnarok, 2017. After two very bad Thor movies, director Taika Waititi somehow managed to not only save the franchise, but provide a promising formula for the next generation of Marvel movies. Thor: Ragnarok is a hilarious, exciting, and unexpected outing that stands apart from every other film in the MCU. Number 3. Iron Man, 2008. It's the movie that started it all. Iron Man changed not only the superhero genre, but the movie industry as a whole. Plus, this was the movie that brought Robert Downey Jr. back, and the only Iron Man movie in which Tony Stark is a lovable asshole rather than just an asshole. Number 2. Guardians of the Galaxy, 2014. Guardians has everything a Marvel movie should: an awesome soundtrack, a hilarious script, a unique visual style, its own attitude, an ensemble of fully developed characters, a talking tree, and the rare ability to stand alone among the rest of the universe. Guardians is at once part of the MCU and literally its own galaxy, yet it still provides the backbone for how all these worlds are connected. Number 1. Black Panther, 2018. Black Panther is unlike any other Marvel movie, one that says something about our world in ways the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't, despite their best intentions. Featuring a phenomenal collection of actors playing some of the most complex characters found in a superhero movie, Black Panther's pairing of Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan as bitter rivals results in a nuanced thematic conflict that puts most Marvel plotlines to shame. Most importantly, it's fun as hell, visually dazzling, and a refreshing addition to a film series that desperately needed a boost to keep it from becoming stale. I hope you guys liked the video, and for more stuff like this, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon.